incenter. What is incenter of triangle ABC? If this is these are internal angles of a triangle, ABC are internal angles of a triangle. Already know sum of interior angles is equal to 180 degrees. I want to draw angular bisector of A. This is called angular bisector. A line which divide the angle into two equal parts at the vertex is called angular bisector. A line which divide the angle into two equal parts at the vertex is called angular bisector. If this is the angle, this is the angular bisector which divide the angle into two equal parts. There is another definition for angular bisector also. The locus of a point equidistant from two sides of a triangle is called angular bisector. The locus of a point equidistant from these two sides of the angle is called angular bisector. If you consider any point on this line, this distance is same as this distance, this distance is same as this distance, this distance is same as this distance. Already you know how to draw angular bisector. If this is the angle, consider a fixed length, let it be 5 centimeters. From this vertex, draw two arcs on two lines, 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters. And from these 2 points with the same distance, draw two arcs and they intersect each other. This is 5 centimeters, this is also 5 centimeters. Join this is angular bisector. This point is equidistant from these two, this point is equidistant from these two. This is angular bisector. Every point on this line equidistant from these two sides. Similarly, draw angular bisector of B. This is angular bisector of B. This is angular bisector of C. The three internal angular bisectors are concurrent and the point of concurrency is called incenter, denoted by capital I. This is incenter. The point of concurrency of internal angular bisectors is called incenter. Using this definition, every point on this angular bisector is equidistant from the two adjacent sides. Therefore, this is a point. This is the point on this line. Therefore, I is equidistant from these two sides, and I is a point on this equidistant from these two sides. I is equidistant from these two sides. So, therefore, incenter is equidistant from the sides of a triangle. Incenter is equidistant from sides of triangle ABC. If this point is equidistant from the three sides, by considering the distance from this to this is considered as a radius r. If you draw a circle, that circle touching all the three sides of a triangle. The circle is called incircle. The circle which touch the three sides of a triangle is called incircle, because incenter is equidistant from sides. And radius of this circle is called inradius. The radius of this circle is called inradius. radius. The in radius of a scalar triangle R is equal to delta by S. This is the formula. The in radius of a triangle is R is equal to delta by S, where delta is area of triangle, S is semi perimeter. Not only in this case, if you consider a square also, for example, each side is a comma a comma a comma a. If you draw in circle, then what is in radius? Delta area of a square by perimeter is 4a, semi perimeter is 2a, a cancel, a by 2. So R is equal to a by 2. So this is applicable for this also. So the in radius of a triangle is equal to delta by S, where delta is area of triangle, S is called a semi perimeter. In the case of equilateral triangle, then what is in radius? Where delta is equal to root 3 by 4 a square and semi perimeter is 3a by 2. Perimeter is 3a, so semi perimeter is 3a by 2. After simplification, we get this as a by root 3. In the case of equilateral triangle, in radius R is equal to a by root 3. Next, in the case of a right angle triangle, if this is a right angle triangle, and if you draw a circle here, this is in circle, what is the radius of this circle? For example, if this is B, this is C, and small a is opposite to capital A, then R is equal to, in radius is equal to B plus C minus A by 2. B plus C minus A by 2, this is the formula. Actually, this can be proved in the case of circles. Circles topic, I will discuss how to prove this. Actually, in geometry, some points I have discussed can be proved later also, because these are circles related concepts. So circles related concepts can be solved in circles topic. Okay. Sum of perpendicular sides minus hypotenuse by 2 gives the radius. For example, if this is 3, if this is 4, if this is 5, 3, 4, 5 are the sides of a right angle triangle. Therefore, in radius R is equal to 3 plus 4, 7 minus 5 by 2, which is equal to 1. And if you apply this formula also in the case of this, for example, R, I want to use this formula, R is equal to delta by S, which is equal to, what is delta? Area of right angle triangle, nothing but half into base 3 into height 4 by, what is semi perimeters? Total 12, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 5, 12 by 2, 6. If you simplify this is also 12 by 2, 6 by 6, which is equal to 1. Same. Okay. So, in this case of scalar triangle, in radius is delta by S. In the case of equilateral triangle, in radius is a by root 3. In the case of right angle triangle, in radius is nothing but sum of perpendicular sides minus hypotenuse by 2. Next, in triangle ABC, draw angular bisector of A, which meets BC at D. If this is theta, this is also theta. Angular bisector divide the opposite side in the ratio of its adjacent sides. That is, BD is to DC is equal to AB is to AC. Angular bisector divide the opposite side in the ratio of its adjacent sides. BD is to DC is equal to AB is to AC. And this can be proved using sine rule. If this is angle alpha, this angle is nothing but 180 minus alpha. Already you know, in a triangle, A by sine A is equal to B by sine B is equal to C by sine C. I want to use that concept. BD by sine theta is equal to AB by sine alpha. This implies BD by AB is equal to sine theta by sine alpha. In this triangle ADC, DC by sine theta is equal to AC by sine 180 minus alpha. But DC by sine theta is equal to AC by sine 180 minus alpha is nothing but sine alpha. This implies DC by AC is equal to sine theta by sine alpha. This is sine theta by sine alpha. This is also sine theta by sine alpha. Therefore, BD by AB is equal to DC by AC. So just cross multiply. BD by DC is equal to AB by AC. The angular bisector divide the opposite side in the ratio of its adjacent sides. Not only this one. For example, if there is a triangle like this, A, B, C. If this is internal angle, if you extend this, this is exterior angle. If you draw external angular bisector of A and BC is also extended, if they meet at D, in this case also BD by DC is equal to AB by AC. The same formula is applicable for this also. Whether it is internal angular bisector or external angular bisector, divide the opposite side in the ratio of its adjacent sides. If this is internal angle, if you draw angular bisector, this is D. External bisector of A drawn, this is D. D is outside in the case of external angular bisector, D is inside in the case of internal angular bisector. So in both cases, BD is to DC is equal to AB is to AC. This is the proof. Okay, next. In triangle ABC, let this total length is A, opposite to B is small b, opposite to C is small c. Draw angular bisector of A. Which means the opposite side is D. Already you know angular bisector divide the opposite side in the ratio of its adjacent sides. If this is M parts, this is N parts. Let this is X. Here, what is M? Here, M is to N is same as C is to B. M is to N is same as C is to B. So this total A is divided into two parts, that is C is to B. So M is equal to C parts out of B plus C into A, that is AC by B plus C. Similarly, what is N? This is nothing but B parts of the total A. B by B plus C of A, nothing but AB by B plus C. So M is nothing but AC by B plus C. N is nothing but AB by B plus C. And previously I have given one point. If any line drawn from A which meets at D, and if these two parts are given, then what is this length, AD length? Here AD is angular bisector. Length of angular bisector is equal to X. If this is given, I have given one formula, C square into N plus B square into M is equal to X square into A plus A into M into N, AMN. If any line drawn from A which meets opposite side in the ratio, in two parts, M parts and N parts, then C square N plus B square M is equal to X square into A plus AMN. The length BD is equal to, this is CD. So I want to use this concept, C square into AB by B plus C plus B square into, this BD length is nothing but AC by B plus C is equal to X square into A plus A into M into N, nothing but AC by B plus C into AB by B plus C. In all this, A cancel. I want to take B plus C as LCM, BC common. If you take BC common, this is nothing but C plus B is equal to X square by X square plus A square BC by B plus C whole square. Here B plus C gets cancelled. Therefore, X square is equal to, this can be written as BC into 1 minus A square by B plus C whole square. Therefore, X is equal to root of BC into 1 minus A square by B plus C whole square. So this is the formula to find the length of angular bisector. The length of the angular bisector, if these two distances and this total length is given, first you have to find BD distance, CD distances, BD distance and CD distance. After knowing these two, then let BD distance is equal to M, CD distance is equal to N, then this is the formula. Okay? In triangle ABC, if AD is the angular bisector, divide the opposite side at D. If A comma B comma C are the three sides of a triangle, opposite to A, opposite to B, opposite to C, then length of angular bisector is x, then x is equal to under root of BC into 1 minus a square by b plus c whole square. This is the formula. Okay, already proof are given. Next, in triangle ABC, this is angular bisector of A. If you draw angular bisectors of B and C, they meet at I. I is the incenter. If I is the incenter of triangle ABC, then what is AI is to ID? What is the ratio at which incenter divide the angular bisector? Incenter divide the angular bisector in the ratio of sum of adjacent sides is to opposite side, that is AB plus AC is to BC. If this is small b, this is small c, let this is A, this is nothing but B plus C is to A. Incenter divide the angular bisector in the ratio of sum of adjacent sides is to opposite side. Next, if I is the incenter of triangle ABC, then what is angle BIC? What is this angle? Angle BIC is equal to 90 plus angle A by 2. If I is the incenter of triangle ABC, angle BIC is equal to 90 plus A by 2. Angle CIA is equal to 90 plus angle B by 2. AIB is equal to 90 plus angle C by 2. So how to prove? If this is angle A, this is totally angle B, this is angular bisector. Angular bisector, therefore this angle is B by 2. This angle is C by 2. Then what is this angle? Theta. In a triangle ABC, sum of the angles A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. Divide by 2. A by 2 plus B by 2 plus C by 2 is equal to 90 degrees. In this triangle IBC, this is B by 2, C by 2 theta. So theta plus B by 2 plus C by 2 is also equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, what is B by 2 plus C by 2? 90 minus A by 2. So theta plus 90 minus A by 2 is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, theta is equal to 180 minus 90 is 90. Minus of A by 2 transferred to the right side. Therefore, it is plus A by 2. If I is the incenter of triangle ABC, angle BIC is equal to 90 plus A by 2. Okay. Next, in triangle ABC, AD is the angular bisector, AE is altitude drawn to the base BC. In a triangle ABC, AD is the angular bisector, AE is altitude. Then what is the angle between these two? Angle DAE is equal to how much? The angle between angular bisector and altitudes drawn from the same vertex, the angle between these two is equal to difference of base angles by 2, that is angle B minus angle C by 2 modulus. The angle between angular bisector and altitude drawn from the same vertex, then this angle is equal to difference of base angles by 2. Here this is also very simple. We use this formula number of times. For example, I want to consider this as 60 degrees, this as 40 degrees. This total is 100, therefore this angle is equal to 80. Angular bisector divided into two parts. This part is nothing but 40, and this part, the remaining part, is also 40. This is 40 and this is also 40. And this is a right angle triangle. This is 90, 60, therefore this angle is 30 degrees. This total is 40, this is 30, therefore this is 10 degrees. Therefore, this value is equal to difference of these two angles, 60 minus 40, 20 by 2, which is equal to 10. Okay? If angular bisector and altitude drawn from the same vertex, then the angle between those two lines is equal to difference of the base angles by 2. Next point. If this is a right angle triangle, N circle is drawn, which meets the hypotenuse at D in circle touch the hypotenuse at D such that BD is equal to M parts, DC is equal to N parts. That means BD is equal to, let it be M centimeters, DC is equal to N centimeters. So, if you know these two distances, then area of triangle is equal to M into N. In a triangle, right angle triangle ABC, if in circle touch the hypotenuse at D such that BD is equal to M centimeters, DC is equal to N centimeters, then area of triangle is equal to M into N.